this. Boogie, I will start with you because in June we were talking about the price that was received. It was 4 first-rounders for Desmond Bane. So let me ask you, a couple of games now we've seen 37 points. Are you changing your mind as to what he brings to Orlando?
Shout out to him. This is exactly the guy that, they wanted to trade for, this version of him with these back-to-back games. I still feel he was a good move as far as fitting at my Orlando team. But when it comes to the draft picks, I still can't agree with it. I mean, you look at the numbers, he's averaging a little bit over 20. To me, that's not 4 first-round picks. I mean, when I think of that, I think of guys like Devin Booker, Giannis, the elites of the game. And this is no knock to Desmond Bane. I just don't think he's in that tier of player. But at the end of the day, this is working for Orlando. They got the guy that they wanted. He's now playing at that level that they were expecting him to play at. So, I think this is still a win for Orlando. And like I said, I do feel he's still a great fit with this Orlando team moving forward.
Yeah, it's exactly what they need, and they need this version of not necessarily 37 points, but they need his shooting, especially when you have a Paolo Banchero who that's not his strength. He's more of a Giannis type that gets to the rim, off the block, post up, gets out in transition. And I was just in Orlando for a long time, and I asked a lot of questions. And number one, a lot of people, they all love Jamal Mosley. So all this trade, all this fire Jamal Mosley talk.
Did you do an investigative report?
Yeah, what are you, man on the street? What is this?
I was out on the street taking surveys. I'm telling you right now, there's a little beef with Paolo and Jamal Mosley, and that's just because of individually how he started off this season. I think they have high expectations. They gave up a boatload to get Desmond Bane. He started off slow. Now he's rolling. Now he's playing good. Franz Wagner has been consistent all season long. Jalen Suggs has been great. Wendell Carter has been great. The only kind of sore subject is, are we better without Paolo Banchero? And I think the answer is no. I think that the answer is no. I think he's a stud and he's going to be there for a long time. And if I'm the Magic, I have to figure out a way to make that work. But Desmond Bane now playing to his potential and spacing the floor and shooting 40% from the three and being a real threat is going to make the game easier for Paolo Banchero. And Franz Wagner is a more versatile player that can kind of fit in, play off guys more so than Paolo. But I think it's a good problem to have, and I think this team is starting to figure it out. And this is a team that had high expectations coming in. We thought they'd take the next step after last season and what they did, and they started off really slow. Now we're starting to see it come to fruition, and we're starting to see them kind of peak and play good. So I think all is well there, but the big question is, they're winning a lot of games without Paolo, and he's going to come back, and he is their best player. And so they're going to have to find a way to figure out to work him in and to keep him mentally checked in. As a player, that sucks. We lost when I played. I'm the best player. I go out. Now I'm like 7-2 without me. That does suck, but he's got to understand that, and he's got to find a way to keep them winning games when he comes back. And I think he will, because I think he's a great player.
I can't get past the visual of you. I asked a lot of questions. Who says that?
Listen, I got people in that organization, and they love Jamal Mosley. He ain't going nowhere.
I love to hear that. I do love to hear that.
I love to hear that too.
I don't care how unhappy Paolo or this real beef, they ain't firing Jamal Mosley. So it's
write that down.
And they ain't trained Paolo either. So they're gonna have to get on.
And they shouldn't. They shouldn't do either.
This is great, Chandler. Do you have any other places that you want to go spend a bunch of time and
send me anywhere? I'll go get some. We lost Shams. Someone's got to fill the shoes.
That's what I'm saying. You're now the Shams.